So we're just going to go through it. All right. So we are doing, like I said, Essential Oils 102 class. And I'm going to be going into a lot of detail on what oils are great for what kind of thing outside of the premium starter kit, and very excited about that. All right, so let's go back to my screen. Oh, it did work. Okay, it did work then. Okay. I don't know why it was saying it didn't. Maybe it was just my view. All right, let's go back in again. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Can you guys see the Essential Oils 102 page right now? Yes. Yay. Okay, that makes me really happy. I don't know why I couldn't see it then, I guess. Okay. All right, we're just going to go through this. Okay, Essential Oils 102, next level oiling. There we go. All right, so today's agenda, we're going to be going over how to make your essential oils in your kit last the longest, because we all want to save money, right? We all want to make the most of whatever we have, and that's what we're going to be going into today, because you should not be flying through the oils that are in your kit. I've had some people who were using essential oils like from Walmart or from somewhere else, and those oils were not very potent. Obviously, they're filled with fillers and junk and things. But one of the things that they did was to compensate for how mild those old oils were, right? They would add a whole bunch of drops. Well, when they got their essential oils from Young Living, they were doing the same thing. They were adding a whole bunch of drops to something. And I'm like, no, girl, no, y'all need to not do that. And so that's one of the things I think is a transition from using other people's oils, whether it's Walmart or whatever, and their mild oils, and then switching to Young Living. One of the big things is that this is very, very potent oils, very powerful. And if you want to watch a 101 class again, let me know. I'd be happy to share that link with you. Okay. All right. So don't be doing that. We're going to explain how to use the oils in your kit to make them last. Okay. We're also going to be talking about getting the most out of essential rewards and ordering essential reward kits. That is the best bang for your buck. Diffuser 411, of course, and where to find answers when you have a question. The next thing is going to be some of my favorite Young Living products and the Young Living business. Okay. All right, let's get started. Jump on it. Okay. Roller bottle basics. This is going to be one of the ways that you're going to extend the use of your oils in your kit the longest, okay? Using roller bottles. If you don't know what a roller bottle is, it should be glass, we'll say glass, bottle, and then it has a roller bottle filament at the top, okay? This is pretty basic information. You already got one of these in your welcome package for sure, okay? Roller bottles are the best way to extend the life of your oils because you only need just a very few drops in the bottom of the roller bottle and then fill up the rest of it with a carrier oil. Now, if you have no clue what I'm talking about, that's okay. That's all right. Go ahead and text the texting number, the 816-207-4506, and then text that code, which is Roller Bottle Basics. It's going to walk you through what is the color on the outside of the color of the glass. Why is that important, right? Because sometimes on Amazon, you can find all different cool coloring ones, which is awesome. Okay, don't get me wrong. Those are fun. If I'm only going to be using those in my house, right? When I know that there's never going to be direct sunlight on them, I can use colorful ones. But I don't own any of those because you never know when you're going to want to pack up these oils and take them on a trip, keep them in your car, in your purse, your kiddo takes it to school, whatever it may be. So I always suggest that you get amber colored, which is that brown color right here. You can also do like a dark blue as well. It's going to protect the oils in the roller bottle. So, and again, that goes into it in roller bottle basics. So you should be making roller bottles for all of the common uses that you're using your oils for. Okay. So what do I make roller bottles of? Oh my gosh, like everything. Okay, let me tell you, especially when I have like kiddos, right? Because I don't want them to be grabbing a full bottle of something. And A, it's going to be too potent for them. And B, they're probably going to waste it, right? This is a great way to extend the uses of them. No, it's not actually diluting the power of the oil. It's actually just covering more area. I know that sounds silly, okay? But what do I make roller bottles of? Oh my gosh, like I said, everything. I've got allergy blends that I use a lot of. Valor. Okay, Valor is like seriously my very favorite oil from the starter kit. It is amazing. So I always have a Valor roller with me, like at all times. I make a peppermint one for cooling the body, obviously, and great for itches, all kinds of different things. Let me. Okay, if you're on Facebook and if you made a comment, I'm not seeing that right now. I will go back and answer the questions at the end. So you can post the questions during the class, or you can post them at the end of the class and we can answer questions then. I'm obviously going to make a thieves roller or an immunity roller. Yes, and keep that with me at all times. I keep one next to my bed. I keep one in my bathroom, downstairs, upstairs in my office. I got one in my purse, in the car, like all the things. Okay. Um, that's one of the things I love about making roller bottles is that they're so versatile that you can make multiples of them and keep them in all the places that you would want. So I have like downstairs, I have a oil shelf. It's on my main floor, like where my kitchen is and dining room and all the things. And that's where I'm going to keep most of my roller bottles because the kids know to go there. Does that make sense? They know to go there, and I've got them all nicely labeled. And so a headache one, a tummy tamer, like that one's a huge one. And all that is digize and like 2 drops of peppermint, and then again the rest carrier oil. So those ones that you're going to use most commonly, so I would suggest making 5 milliliter rollers because they're the smallest ones. Well, yes, you can get 2 milliliter, but I don't feel like that's enough and I don't have time to refill all the time. So I really like the 5 milliliter roller bottles because they're small enough to be versatile, but they're enough use in there that you can definitely get quite a bit of use out of. And so just make the ones that you think you're going to be using the most of. If you just got your starter kit, that's okay too. You might need a little bit of time, maybe make like 2 or 3 roller bottles, because in the beginning when I started, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get like the 10 or the 15 milliliter roller bottles, right? Like, yeah. And then I made up blends that I never use. Okay. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to get hardcore, like 2 or 3 that you really think you're going to use, try them out, all those things. And then as you go through your process, you're going to be like, okay, yes, that is a blend that I use absolutely all the time. Okay. So that's something that you're going to want to do. So like I said, 5 milliliter roller bottle is my jam. And we're going to talk about labeling and all that stuff later. If you need more information on the coloring of it, definitely do the roller bottle basics text class. It's a really good one. It goes in depth how to do that. Also, you can text carrier oils. It'll send you a link of a breakdown of all the different carrier oils there are. What is the difference between them? Why would you want to use one over another depending on the purpose? So if that is a question for you, or if you're confused on that, again, just text carrier oil to that number too. One other hack to do with roller bottles, okay? I never, ever, ever throw away an essential oil bottle. Why not? I save every single one of them and I keep the labels on. Why do I not throw them away? Okay, so what I do, this is one with the actual lid and then the orifice on it. So let's say this bottle is completely empty. What I would do is I just throw the lid back on and I throw it into a box that I have like in my office and stuff. And it literally says empty bottles. Okay. So let's say I wanted to make a allergy blend, right? And we all know that it's LLP, right? Lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Okay. Very few drops in them. And again, depending on the size. We know that the bottles that Young Living send us obviously are already that dark amber color, right? And then they have a nice label. So if I'm making a peppermint roller bottle, it's already labeled. It's already labeled, super easy. But if I'm making something like an allergy blend that has multiples, I'm going to want to use a bottle that has that oil already in it. Not to say that you can't, right? You can use another oil bottle, but I think it's just easier that way, right? And so, like I said, lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Here's my allergy one that's at my desk here. It's an old one. So what I do is I just take off the top. Okay, you're gonna pop this off. Let me show you a hack on how to do this. Super easy. I did not know it for like the first few months. Okay, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? That would help sometime." Okay, how to take off the orifice or a roller bottle filament. Okay, what you're gonna do is just put the lid on just a little. You're not gonna turn it any, and then you're just gonna pop it. I hope you can see that. Pop it to the side. Okay, and there comes the orifice. Super stinking easy. Okay. All right, so now I've got the open roller bottle or open bottle. And again, we're just suggesting that this is empty. Then I'm going to take a roller bottle filament, which is the one that's on the bottom right here. You can order those from Young Living. They're about $10. I think you get like 10 rollers. I think it is roller bottle filaments. I don't think I have one right here. I thought I had one. That's all right. And so then I'm just going to pop it right on there, which really you just put it on and then you push until you hear a pop. No big deal. And then it's going to look like this. Nice roller bottle top, you guys. As you get to starting using more and more about roller bottles, you'll notice there's plastic ones, there's metal. This company runs a little bit loose around the edges, meaning that it's going to put out more essential oil. This one's too tight, whatever it is. Guys, I will say Young Living makes the best roller bottle tops. I've tried I've tried Amazon, okay, and I don't like them. I feel like they're cheaply made. I don't like the lids because the lids are not rigid like this, and so it's easier to turn it when you got oil on your hands. Okay, so anyway, I order those filaments. I keep those all the stinking time. You should have gotten 2 in your starter kit. Okay, so anyway, I put this on there so I never ever ever throw away an empty bottle of essential oil. Okay, it's so great. I've had lots of posts too on other ideas that you can use those bottles for, all kinds of different things. So we're going to keep moving though, because I could talk a lot. So that is one of the big ways that's going to extend the use of the essential oils that are in your kit. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, we're moving on here. All right, spray bottles and carrier oils. So we just talked about carrier oils a little bit. And like I said, if you have any more questions or if you want more in-depth information, what is a carrier oil, what's not, I actually have a text class that'll send you a link to it, carrier oils, and then just text it to that number, the 816-207-4506. I also have a friend who cannot use nuts. So nut-free carrier oils are all part of that as well, okay? Okay, so another way that I can extend the use of my carrier oils, for my oils in my starter kit is using spray bottles, okay? So does the color matter? Does the outside of it, like is it plastic, is it glass, whatever, does that matter? Heck yes, it does, okay? So here's a blue amber spray bottle, glass one I just ordered from Amazon, no big deal. Okay. I do use, the only caveat I'll say is that I do use plastic little tiny ones for the thieves cleaner because it's so darn diluted. And I use that as giveaways. Oh, there's one. I use those as giveaways at vendor events and all kinds of different things. But it's so diluted that it's not going to eat away at the plastic. And even if it does, I'm going to throw it away. I didn't spend a lot of money on this one. Okay. So I order those in bulk, and then I make an entire spray bottle with water, put in the 1 capful of the thieves cleaner, and then I use that whole bottle that's already pre-diluted to make individual bottles of this. This is great to have on hand, okay? If you would order this from Young Living, I think it's like $4 or something like that. Each one of them, okay? I like making my own. I like doing DIY. I like saving money, all those things. If you want to order them from Young Living, do that, okay? But again, don't throw away the bottle though, because I'm such a cheap person. I love keeping everything and reusing it because it's already labeled. Anyway, but these are really great to keep in your purse, in your car, all the things. Diaper bags, yes. Okay, so what kinds of things could we make in a glass spray bottle? Hello, endless. Okay, endless. If you guys love doing DIY projects, this is amazing to do. Okay, you can do so many different things. And speaking of that, we actually have a class coming up on Monday that talks about all DIY gifts for Christmas to do with oils. Yes, please. Okay, so some ideas would be a sunscreen blend. You could do sunburn blend, sore throat spray. I love that. I have it's over there. It's a thieves spray. It's technically like a sore throat one, but guys, it's super, super, super potent. And what it is it's a really good way to get oils in your system and fight whatever. So like if you wake up and you've got like that tickle, right? And you're like, oh, don't be getting sick. No, right? Of course I'm gonna put oils on my skin. I'm gonna roller bottle them, all the things. But this is a good way to just spray at the back of your throat and get at whatever it is, right? And so I'm thinking about actually doing that for Christmas this year for all of my team. I have some glass spray bottles that I was thinking about making because it's super, super potent. It has the thieves in it. It has thieves mouthwash and a lot of other really good oils. So anyway, lots of blends, endless supply there. Let's talk oil organization, okay? So you got these oils and now you're ordering more, which is awesome. Where are you going to put them? What is a safe place? How do you store them? All the things, okay? So guys, the answer is it's whatever works for you, okay? Originally, when I first started storing my oils, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have like a room and I'm gonna store them all in there because they're gonna look oh so pretty all together, right? And that worked for a minute, okay? But then I realized it wasn't working for me. I wanted to store the oils where I was using them, okay? So my basement, my office is in my basement. So that is where I store most of my oils, right? The specialty ones, the expensive ones, the perfume ones, the ones I'm not going to use all that often, right? I'm going to use that. And so what I have is I actually have that middle design of that tree. I've got 2 of those put up that I put them actually alphabetically. Okay, there's lots of different ways how you can organize your oils. We're going to get to that in just a second. So I put the basis of all my oil products and oils in the basement in my office where it's nice and safe and away from little sticky hands. But I do have a organization in my kitchen and in the main area of my house. That's where I'm going to be using a lot of my oils for diffusing, making roller bottle blends, whatever. So I just put whatever oils are useful during that, right? So I'm not going to bring up, I don't know, something that I'm not going to use all that often. Gosh, I use so many of them though. I can't even think of one right now. Anyway, something that you're not going to use often, right? Maybe a 15 milliliter of frankincense, right? That's like $72. I'm not going to take that upstairs. I'm not going to make sure that my kids don't put it in the diffuser and put like 20 drops in there, right? I might have a little bit of a heart attack. I'm not going to bring up rose. I'm not going to bring up jasmine. Those are some of the more expensive ones that I want to make sure I'm keeping a handle on. Anyway, point is, but what I am going to bring up is I'm definitely going to have a peppermint. I'm definitely going to have a thieves, a lemon, the basics right up there. And so that is actually to the right there is actually the one I have on the wall to organize some of my oils. It just looks kind of pretty, not really used very functionally, but right next to it, and you can't really see it, is actually one that I keep an oil organizer in, and right next to the diffuser and all the things. So I do that. I've got one in my room as well for the ones that I use mostly upstairs and roller bottles and different things. So point is that do whatever works for you. The only thing I'll say is when I started ordering a whole bunch of oils, I was like, okay, great. I got this, I got that, all these things. And I was really excited. But then I realized that I was putting them all over the house that I didn't have any sort of organization to them. So then when I was making my ER order, I was like, well, I haven't seen a eucalyptus in a minute. So does that mean I'm out? Does that mean, so then I didn't know what I had, didn't have, what I was running out of. You guys, there are oils. And this list will change for you as you go through your oil journey, okay? This list will change. There are oils that you will never run out of, okay? Here, let me tell you my list right now. Oils and products. Thieves, 100%. I will never run out of thieves, okay? Meaning that I know where all my thieves bottles are, right? I know how many I have in stock. I know all the things because you don't want to be in the middle of winter without a thieves bottle. Trust me, I've been there before and I almost had a heart attack, okay? Thieves bottles, Super B, and we'll talk about some of my favorite products, but Super B, definitely. Idaho Blue Spruce, definitely. Valor, yes, please. So you're going to have a list that you're going to create along the way, right? That's really your go-to oils that you cannot be without. The Thieves All-Purpose Cleaner, I have like 6 on my shelf right now. I don't run out of that. I don't play that game, okay? Anyway, keep up with your list, organize them whatever way you want. You can organize them alphabetically. You can organize them by color. Hang on one second. I think I must have put it down. Okay, I put the link on another page. There's a really good video that talks about the different colors of the labels of the oils and what they mean. And you can organize them by that too. Whatever works for you, okay? Whatever works is what I'm saying. Find what works for you and that you can have accessibility to those oils. Another thing that I'll say is don't just keep them all in one room and then you're going to forget about them. Okay? You need these oils in your system daily. Okay? There are some days I have to admit hourly, okay, as a mom. Stress away, peace and calming, things like that. So don't put them away in a room that you're not going to use them. Did you all know, and I don't have a kit with me right this moment, did you all know that when you get your starter kit of the premium starter kit, okay, not the oil scent one, but the premium starter kit, if you pick it up, there's actually a stand on the back. There's a stand, and it's awesome. So you can stand that up on your kitchen counter, stand it up in your bedroom, whatever that may be. But don't forget about your oils because they are super, super powerful and useful. Okay. Let's talk labels and veggie capsules. So if you got a welcome package from me, you got a little package of veggie capsules. If you have not used them yet, that's okay, no pressure, right? But you need to know how to use them in order to use them, right? So I do talk about them a little bit in my starter class, but there's so much information in there, it's hard. So veggie capsules, what are they used for? You can see a picture of all the different sizes there. That was a really good, handy image for me as I was trying to learn about veggie capsules and how big they are, etc. Okay, why would someone want to use a veggie capsule? Veggie capsules are used to make common blends that you're going to use often or that are super potent and powerful that you might not want to put on your body or drink or whatever it may be. You kind of just want to take it all together all at once and then down it. Okay, so let me tell you how I use veggie capsules. I make a blend. There's a weight loss blend that I do that I love. I keep it in my freezer. Keep your veggie capsules in the freezer. It will actually extend the life of them, and that won't eat away at the plastic of the veggie part of the capsule. Okay. Okay, I have a weight loss blend. I make an immunity blend, and then I make like a flu bomb one, like all the things. Okay, so there's really no hard yes or no on a veggie capsule. Find a blend that works for you. Okay, and like let's say you get sick with something and you're like, no, I don't have time to get sick, right? And I want it to really hit it hard. Put the blend of oils in here, okay, and then fill the rest with a carrier oil. Put the lid on, and down it goes. Okay. Make sure not to get any oils on the outside of the veggie capsule because then it will taste like that going down. So if you're making like an immunity one and you do like thieves and lemon and one drop of oregano, don't get the oregano on the outside. Okay. Been there, done that. Oh no. Those are really good ideas. Okay, so let's see. Oh, one other caveat with that is forgot the bottle. Inner Defense. Inner Defense is already a pre-made veggie capsule, if you will. Okay, it's from Young Living. It is hands down one of my top 10 probably products from Young Living. It has thieves, it has oregano, it has all the things for immunity. So if you feel like you're getting sick and you're like, no, right, I'm going to put on my oils on the outside, yes, but I'm also going to take 1 to 2 Inner Defense, and it's going to kick my butt. Okay, I'm going to probably have a little bit of burping of thieves, just a little bit, but it is very potent, very powerful. You will see some turnaround time. Okay. I save Inner Defense for when things are real bad, like real sick, or I really need to get over this for something, or whatever it may be. I'm pretty sure we never got tested, okay? But I'm pretty sure that my fiance and I, we had the virus back in the day. I think it was before it was even announced, right? It was like the month before it was kind of really a big deal. And what I did is I stayed in bed and I drank a lot of water. I drank a lot of Ninja. I used my roller bottles, my immunity one, and I just popped Inner Defense. I took like 2 in the morning, 2 at noon, and 2 at best way to store Inner Defense. Yes, hang on one second. Yes, sorry, I'm just seeing your messages. I'm horrible. And then 2 at night, and it was like 2.5 days, I think. 2.5 days. We're over. Okay. Best way to store Inner Defense. So it comes in a glass bottle. Doesn't matter as long as it's not going to get too hot. But they will stick together. So just know that you gotta like use like a little knife to kind of separate them out. But they come in a capsule that's like a that looks like a vitamin E, like a gummy-ish one. It's not really gummy, but like squishy one. So they are a remotely big pill. I would not give Inner Defense to a kiddo. A, it's a big pill, and B, it's really powerful. I would just use oils for them. So maybe like 8 or less. I probably wouldn't give them Inner Defense. But above that, as long as they can swallow it and do that, then that's good to go. I tried my first one yesterday or last week. Yes, 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 yes. Very, very powerful. Um, I save it. I don't use it when it's just like, oh, I've got like a little cough or something. No, I save those things. Okay. And those are again one of the products that I don't run out of. All right, labeling. So sorry, gotta keep going. Oh, I just found this too. Sorry, it was in my stuff. When we talked about roller bottles, I use the 5 milliliter because you can actually use a travel Q-tips container and put your roller bottles in it if you're using the 5 milliliter. Not 5 milliliter from Young Living, but the 5 milliliter roller bottles you can get like on Amazon or whatever. So you just put them in there and they're way more safer and you lock it up. And I do these and I just label on the back it says babies rollers because this was actually one of the containers that I had made for my littles at first. And I just put a sticker on it. I put a sticker of a kid rubbing their tummy and it was the tummy tamer one, right? All the things because I can trust my kids with them because they're just essential oils and they're not going to hurt them. What size capsules should you start out with? Okay, good question. I think these ones that are in your starter kit are 00. I'm pretty sure 00 or 0. Okay. There's nothing wrong with the itty bitty ones. It's just you're not going to be able to get very much oil in them. Then you're going to have to make multiples of them anyway. But if it's for a kiddo, maybe, you know what I mean? That would be a good question. Okay, labeling. So my labeling has kind of changed over time. That's how your oil journey is going to be. Okay. You're going to find something that works and then maybe a month or two down the road, you're like, oh, came up across this other idea that I love. Okay. All right, so labeling of my roller bottles. So what I've done is you can order these labels on the screen from Amazon and they're okay. They're good. You know what? You can mark on them and different things and that's fine. The problem is that when we're using roller bottles and things and oils in general, we're going to get oils on our hands and we're going to touch the bottle and then it's really going to start to eat away at whatever label you use, right? So hack for you, ready? Use duct tape. Like a clear packaging duct tape, okay? Whatever label that you want, guys, whatever label you want. I have fun little sticky notes that are different colored. I have all kinds of different labels. I swap those on and then I just put duct tape over it because it's not going to be affected by the oils that we're using on our hands and it's not going to deteriorate on the label. So here's why, because look, this label has now eaten away because I've used oils too much on it and I didn't put a duct tape over it. So now I have no clue what is in this roller bottle. Don't do it. It's horrible. Okay. It's horrible. Don't do that because then you're going to have roller bottles that are full that you don't even know what's in them and you don't know how to use them. That is a big old waste. Don't let your labels get to that place. So start fresh from the beginning. Okay. So use a label, fill it out, use your marker, do whatever you want with it, you know what I mean? And then just put a duct tape over it. That's going to save the life of the label. So then you have to go down to questioning what's in there and all different things. Another thing that I love to do is, and you guys do not need this, do not order this right now. I'm not saying it's mandatory anything, okay? But just something that I found that has been helpful because my handwriting is absolutely horrible, you guys. I feel like I'm like a boy in my handwriting, okay? I use a Dymo Letra tag. It's called a Letra tag. Turn it on, put whatever I want, Valor, whatever, label I'm making, print it, comes out the side. You can cut it right here. Boom. It's a sticker. It's going to stick on there. And then again, just putting that duct tape over it. So that's something that I found that it's another hack. Okay. Boom, boom. We got to keep going. Diffuse your way. Okay, we're going to talk about diffusers. There's so many different diffusers within Young Living, and I absolutely love it. There's one for every kind of mood, design of your house, whatever it may be. Okay. Okay. So when you get the premium starter kit, I have ice in my mouth. Sorry. You're usually going to be able to pick between Dewdrop and Desert Mist. Sometimes you can upgrade to the Aria or the Rainstone. If you're going to really want one of those, do it through a starter kit and then you can upgrade it because it's actually cheaper that way. But if you just want to get the basics and you just got the Desert Mist or the Dewdrop, Those are great. Those are amazing. Okay. And then you can go into diffusers and accessories. Um, and order that on ER or on shop. Now, you will not be able to use your shop points towards a lantern, or I'm sorry, towards a diffuser, because it's going to be a different PV amount and the price amount. But order them on there, no big deal, right? Okay, so here's a great image that you guys can reference later about what are the different sizes of the diffusers, what are the different kinds, what kind of oils come with them if you order them separately. So if you're getting it, the desert mist just with your starter kit, it's not going to come with that additional tangerine and peppermint. But if you order it just by itself, it will. Different cleaning things to do with the diffusers. So here is the, hang on one second, something Sonic. I always forget it. I think it's like Panasonic plate. Okay, this is the inside of the diffuser. So all diffusers from Young Living are made from hospital grade plastic, which is awesome. They are ready and prepared for the potency and purity that we use within Young Living. So if you have other diffusers from other companies and Walmart and whatever, cool, more power to you, because more diffusers is better in my book, right? The only thing I'll say is if you are diffusing in them and they're not made for this purity level, then you might actually start smelling plastic as the oils will start eating away at your diffuser. That's okay. Just stop using it. No big deal. Okay. It's not going to like kill you or hurt you or whatever. But what is important about having a diffuser is cleaning it. Okay. So I use thieves cleaner. What I do is I actually use a wet wipe or um, yeah, usually like a wet wipe or something. And I wipe the inside, so the basin of it here. I'm not going to actually touch that plate in the middle. I'm going to wipe everything else because it's going to get that kind of like a orangey color that's kind of yucky. And then I do the same with the top. You're wanting to use a Q-tip for this top part because it's hard to get that water, that color out. So I wipe it all down first. Then I spray a little bit of thieves on the wet wipe it all down again with the thieves. And then I'm using a Q-tip, just like this picture, to clean the plate. That is probably the most powerful, most important part of the diffuser. That plate actually vibrates so fast to make that mist. Okay. So we want to make sure that we're good to go with cleaning that. How often should you clean your diffuser? It depends on how often you're using it. There's no right or wrong. But a hack that I do, so it reminds me, right? Is I set like a reminder in my email or text or whatever. And I try to do it at least once a month, if not 2 times a month. But when I do that is I usually go ahead and get all the diffusers throughout my house and put them all on the counter and I clean them all at once, because then you're not like, well, did I clean that one? When was the last time I cleaned that one? I just clean them all together at the same time because it's really easy that way. So it doesn't take very long at all to clean the diffusers or anything. So let's see. I think we had somebody else join that I just need to mute. No big deal. Hey, Patty. Awesome. Okay, so that's how we clean them. Feel free to decorate them in lots of different ways, you guys. I've got some really fun things coming up for sending out to you guys for clings to decorate your diffusers, all kinds of different ways. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about diffusers. I think I've covered everything. All right, my top 5 products, although really now it's like way more than that. Okay, I'm sorry. This is where I posted that information about the organizing your oils by grouping and color and what the colors mean and all of that. This is a good video on here. It's www.jenstips.com. She's a Royal Crown Diamond within Young Living, and she has a video on how to organize essential oils. You can do that way, alphabetically, whatever works for you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to talk about my top 5 products real quick here. And well, more than 5, and then how I use them and things, and then we'll go on from there. All right, Thieves all-purpose cleaner, hands down, love, 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 love it. Okay, it has been a game changer in my home, and I save about $400 a year. Okay, so if you do not have Thieves essential oil cleaner, not essential oil, I'm sorry, Thieves all-purpose cleaner in your home, you are missing out. Okay, this smaller bottle is about $24 with your membership discount. The big bottle I think is like 64, but the small bottle I use all the time, everywhere. It's literally the only cleaner that I use in my home. It's so diluted that it will last you 6 to 8 months. Okay, so it's just one capful for an entire spray bottle of water. They say 16 ounces of water. I actually add a little bit more water and it lasts longer and it's still just as powerful. So all natural that my kiddos could actually drink it. No big deal. I have one kiddo who, sorry, I have 6 kiddos, 5 adopted, one bio. So a lot of special needs, all kinds of gamuts of different things. So one kiddo who is like super, super OCD, and he has his very own spray bottle of Thieves all-purpose cleaner. And so he just that's calming for him is to clean. And so he'll wake up and do that. And I don't care because it's Thieves and it's not going to hurt anything. And I love that freeing feeling of that. So all purpose cleaner, you need that in your home. If you're interested in the Thieves line, I would suggest that, and I'll talk about this with Essential Rewards, that you check out the Essential Rewards kits. There's like 3 or 4 kits. There's a Ninja kit, a Thieves kit, an Everyday Oils kit, and I think something else, and I can't think of it right now. But that line of the Thieves products, it comes with like the toothpaste, it comes with the like 2 bottles of the Thieves cleaner, um, the mouthwash, like everything. So if you're really interested in that, I would definitely suggest that you get it through that bundle. It's an Essential Rewards bundle in the Thieves kit. Okay. So get that for sure. All right. Eucalyptus, absolutely. Probably one of my favorite scents. I have it over here. I'm in my office right now. Sorry, that's the backdrop. And I have it over there in my diffuser like all the time. I've got like 10 oils that I use all the time in my diffusers and I integrate all the time. Eucalyptus is amazing for a lot of different things. So I'm not going to go into that, but I definitely love eucalyptus. It's one of my favorite ones. Okay, let's see. Tranquil. Okay, we're going to talk about the roller bottles that come with that you can get through Young Living. Young Living sells the oils, right? But they also sell the pre-made roller bottles. If this is something that you use a lot of, then it's a really good idea to get a roller bottle of it. I think there's only like 2 or 3 of the roller bottles that you can't actually order that oil anymore. You can only get it through the roller bottle. Okay. The really fancy roller bottles, I love them, really good quality. I would obviously never throw those away as well. But one of them is Tranquil. I love it. That was one of the first oils that really helped me sleep really well, as well as my kiddos, as I started to kind of get into oils a little bit more and find out what works for each one of my kiddos and each one of us in the house. But it was a really, really good one for calming, but also for sleep support as well. So definitely try that one out. That is one of the oils that you cannot get by itself. You could only get it as a roller bottle. The same with Deep Relief. Love, love Deep Relief. Okay. It has been game changer for my fiance who has a lot of muscle issues and pain and on his feet all the time and different things. And so he actually just ordered 4 of those Deep Relief rollers. So he knows that he has them at all times. So he loves that. All right, dropping down to the bottom is Super B. I love Super B and I go through a lot of Super B. I have like literally 2 with me, like on my desk here. Okay. Super B. If you're not using this and if you're a woman, you are missing out. If you guys are struggling with energy, just feeling like you can wake up in the morning, feeling like you have enough energy to get through the day, this is game changer. Super B. It has all the B vitamins in it, right? But the cool, very, very cool part about using supplements with Young Living is that all the supplements contain essential oils in them as well, which means that they are absorbing in your body so much better. Here's statistics on that. So let's see. I have, again, it's over there. I'm sorry. Multi-greens that I take every day too. And so they did a lot of research on just this one alone. I mean, all of them, but this one specifically. And so they said the blend of multi-greens, right? They did all kinds of like kale and spinach and all the things, turned it into a powder form. And they said, okay, how much is absorbing without oils in the capsule? And they tested it, and it was somewhere between 20 to 30%. Not great, right? Still better than a lot of the oils, I'm sorry, the supplements that you can get at the store. Did you know on average that the supplements that you're getting on the store or Amazon or whatever that does not contain oils is about 20%? So the pills that you're taking, the supplements, you're only getting an absorption rate of about 20%. That's crazy, okay? But when they added the essential oils to multigreens, um, it made the absorption rate go up crazy high, actually to 80 some odd percent. It's crazy. So for me, whenever I think about taking supplements and things, I don't want to just pee it all out. I know that sounds crazy, okay? But I want something that is actually going to be absorbing in my body. And when they're paired with essential oils, they're actually going to be absorbing so much better. So again, Super B given me so much energy, so much positivity. And I know that it's so much healthier for me. As a woman, they noticed that B vitamin is the lowest of women. And so you really do need that support. So this has all of the B vitamins in it, obviously has essential oils in it. I take 2 a day. I don't miss it because I will feel it and I will be really, really sad. So anyway, there's 60 tablets in here, so it will last you 1 month if you're taking 2 a day. Start with 1, transition into 2, and like I said, has been a game changer for me. All right, inner defense, we already talked about. Game changer. Love inner defense. Definitely, it's one you need in your stash. At least an entire bottle, if not more. And like I said, we're in winter time right now where you want to make sure you're stocking up on it because it might go out of stock. Actually, speaking of that, I stock up on Super B because currently it is out of stock. And I don't go without my Super B, okay? Seriously. All right, Idaho Blue Spruce. So many different uses for that, guys, but let me just tell you, it's a natural testosterone. Okay, it is amazing, amazing. It's a great way to support testosterone levels, and they will just shoot through the roof. Like, why would you want to take something that's fake when you can have a natural testosterone, right, for men and support, and their testosterone is not just sexual based, right? It can be supportive of it. I'm not seeing your questions if you're on Facebook. I'm so sorry. Um, it can be a support of their metabolism, of their muscle, of their energy level. There's so many different things that go in with the testosterone level. So that one is amazing. I don't go without that one as well. I don't take it personally, but I have family members that do. Okay. All right, last one, Progesterones Plus. Okay, this is the literally the very first oil that I ordered from Young Living outside of my kids. We had struggled to try and get pregnant for a long time. My hormones were crazy, my cycles were crazy, and it was suggested to me to order the Progestins Plus. And I was like, okay, whatever. Again, hocus pocus, right? I was really negative in the beginning because I was like, I don't think this is going to work, and you guys are going to prove me right that it's not going to work, right? And no one has ever done so yet because they always work for me, and it's crazy. Progestins Plus is a natural progesterone level, okay? If you know somebody trying to get pregnant or having hormones that are kind of all over the place, different things like that. This is a natural progesterone. It actually comes from wild yam, which is so fascinating, and I love that. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, so let's say you have a question about oils, about Young Living, about whatever. Where could you go for answers? So, this is a list of Facebook groups that you should already be a member of. Okay. So please check this list. Make sure that you're already a member of it. And I'm going to go through each one of them. But let's talk about the books first. So the Pocket Reference Guide, absolutely amazing. So go to that one first. And I have that one I can reach here. Pocket Reference Guide. Here's what I'll tell you right now. And it's November 15th. Um, they are not printing this book anymore. What? Right? Like everybody in the advanced oil world is a little bit like right, like it's crazy because this is the oil bible. It really is amazing. It has every oil and every product that Young Living has. But what I use it for the most, guys, is in the back it has that search category glossary, right? Let's say I want to use oils for hormone support or for itch, for toenail fungus, for whatever. It's right here in the back of the book, and then I find it in the middle of the book, find the page, and it will tell me what oils to use, when to apply it, how to apply it, all the things, guys, tips and hacks, all the things. So it is amazing. So like I said, they are not printing this book anymore. So if you have one of these books, hold on to it, please. Do not let it go by the wayside, if that makes sense. Okay. Really, really good reference guide. There's also a picture of the animal desk reference guide for the animals. Love, love, love that one as well. It's a great reference. I don't know what is with my cord today. Um, so there's that. Lots of Facebook groups, like we said. So let's go through those. So OQ, which is Oils Quintessential, which is ran by Bethany. Love it. You can search in the group for all kinds of questions as well. Leadership OQ, amazing as well. Search in the thing and you can find lots of things. Essential Oil Basics. You can share this one with your friends all the time. Okay. They do not have to be a member of our group to be a member of Essential Oil Basics. So if you have a friend that's asking questions, add them into that group, and then follow up with them and see what other questions that they do have. But that one is really, really amazing. Essential Oil Basics. They do all kinds of giveaways and different things in that one too. Young Living blog. This is not a Facebook one, but it's a blog that is really good reference as well for learning all kinds of different things. It's called The Lavender Life. You can look that up and find that blog. Another one on Facebook is my page, Mom's Life Hacks with Oils, and that is the one I'm streaming live on right now too. So if you have any questions about oils and things, I post all kinds of hacks and all kinds of things there too. The essential oil guy is really cool because I think that sometimes our other half, right, doesn't always understand our obsession with oils and the purity levels and transforming our bodies and different things. This is one where guys are talking about using oils because there are so many men that use oils as well. So that one's really good. Our Happy Oiler Messenger group. You guys, if you have any questions, you can post there. We kind of have it covered like 24/7. Somebody will answer soon, whether it's another member of the team or any of our leaders or different things. So definitely post a question there. And also the text classes, you guys. I have so many text classes. They're at your fingertips at all times. If you don't know what class to take, a new topic to learn, anything like that, just text class list at any time and it will send you literally all of my active classes. And then you could actually look at the video links as well. Okay, let's talk about Pinterest for a second. Yes, you can look on Pinterest for oil blends, things like that. Please take it with a grain of salt because anybody can post on Pinterest and these ideas. If you see a similar blend, right? So you're like, if you're looking for like an allergy thing, let's just say, for example, and you didn't know, and you find in multiple posts that it is LLP, which is lemon, lavender, and peppermint, then you're probably okay to make it because you found it consistently through Pinterest. But don't just like take one single post and you're like, oh, this is it. You know what I mean? Just be careful on there because there's a lot of people posting and they're using a lot of different oils as well. So please be careful. All right, Bethany unit classes. I'm going to change the screen here really quick. And I'm going to go into Bethany's page so you guys can see all of this. Can you guys see my page right now? You guys are still good? Okay. Sorry. Let's see. I want to do let's do OQ. Okay. On both of Bethany's pages, which is Oils Quintessential and Leadership Quintessential, there are units. So if you go to the left over here, sometimes they pop up to the top. Then you're able to go to units. Okay, units right here. Guys, there's a unit for everything. All right, there's a way to walk through stinking everything. I love it. Okay, how to log in, how to reorder your kit, right? How and she walks through literally like the first 10 days of getting your kit. So this is a great reference for new oilers, walking through every single one of the oils that comes in the kit, how to log in, all those things. Okay, that one's really good to share. Ninja Red, everything Ninja Red. Kids, so this is the kids and oils class that we did, bath gel, toothpaste, all the things. Oils for mama, right? Non-toxic home, all different things. Menopause, there's an oil class about menopause and oils. Sample products and protocols. Babies, like dilution rates and safety and books and different things. Animals. There's a class about using oils in animals and specifically for each kind of category as well. Diffuser blends. I know there's so many different people that love their diffuser blends, which is awesome. There's the basics about how to use your diffuser. Starter kit diffuser blends, meaning if you don't have any other oils outside of the starter kit, that's okay. You can use these blends. Pregnancy, oils and pregnancy, so good. Convention product release, which is all the information from the most recent convention release. Hormones and PMS, sleep and oils, special needs and oils. You guys, if you haven't watched that class, please do. It made me cry. It was amazing, amazing, amazing class. Cleaning, all the things, emotions and oils, non-toxic hygiene, skin, sleek system, which is their weight loss system, right? Supplements, so good, okay? Healthcare professionals, brain support, respiratory support, switch and ditch, non-toxic, winter wellness, right? I mean, guys, it just goes in an endless supply, okay? Same thing with the leadership, okay? But within leadership, it gives you all kinds of great information as well. So again, go to units. If you have any questions about doing the Young Living business, any of that stuff, feel free to let me know. But this is a great way. So start your business. What's the potential income, right? Rank qualifications. What does that mean? And how do I get there, right? Compensation plan. Amazing within Young Living. Running your own business. Things you should know. Diamond drop series. Oh my gosh. If you have a few minutes, come in here and listen to some of these diamonds that are talking, and they're amazing. I love putting those on and listening to them. Okay, skills training replays. Every Monday night at 7:30, she has a skills training. And then at 8:15, there's the information like a 101 class. So like this one is coming up is oils and DIY projects, which is awesome for like gifts and stuff. Huddle calls. Did you guys know there's a huddle call every single morning at 9 a.m. with Bethany and with other presenters and different things? Every morning, Monday through Friday. Huddle calls. Amazing. Okay. These are all the replays. You guys can talk about whatever category you want, you know. Okay. Bossy Bethany telling you what to do, which is really cute. 5 stages of leadership, which is cool. All of the Enneagram training that she did on international, how to do that, how to do professional accounts, the October strategy, which was really cool. Currently, we're in the November strategy. You guys, so just take advantage of all of those, okay? All right, let's go back to, to here. Okay, so there's where to find lots of answers. All right, let's talk about essential rewards. I know I'm running into my 2 o'clock time. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm a talker. You know how I am. If you are, I'm going to be really blunt. If you are not on essential rewards, what are you doing? What are you doing? I love you. Okay. You're missing out on a lot. Okay. So what is essential rewards? Essential rewards is a wellness box that you get to critique and change out and do whatever you want every single month from Young Living. The goal of Essential Rewards is to give you all kinds of benefits and promos, but also to help you switch and ditch those toxic chemicals in your home in a slow way. Okay, they don't expect you to be like, oh, I'm going to order $500 worth and I'm going to switch out everything all at once. Guys, that's not how life works. Okay, if it works for you like that, more power to you. Okay, but for me, it was slow, right? How do I use this specific product? How do I, use the next one? How do I, and how am I getting educated on that specific product as well? Okay. All right. So minimum order $50 a month. You guys can hop on and hop off anytime you want. It's no pressure. Okay. I love that. Okay. So when you are on Essential Rewards for your first 3 months, you're going to get 10% of your orders back in points to use as a shop order. So easy to do. Okay. So if you got your premium starter kit recently, and if you signed up for Essential Rewards and used that first one as your first month, you already have $10 in points to be used on a shop order already. If you don't place your order next month, those $10 are going to go away. So definitely use those. Okay, so like I said, 10% the first 3 months. 1 through 3 is 10% back. The months 4 through 24, 20% back. Guys, there's no debit cards or credit cards that do like 20% back. Then after 25 months, which is 2 years, I understand that, okay? It's 25% back. That's where I'm at right now. That's crazy. My points grow so fast. So fast. And I love it because then every once in a while, I just order a $400 order through shop, all using points, right? Maybe some people like to save up their points to buy something big or to use it. I love using it for Christmas gifts, you guys. It's amazing. So many different things. Then you're going to get a gift at the 3rd month that you're on Essential Rewards, 6 months and 9 months. And then the final one is at 12 months. Okay. And so, sorry, this is the image of the gifts you're going to get. Okay. So at 3 months, they're going to add it to your Essential Rewards order for free. Peppermint. You're just going to get that for free. Heck yeah. They're going to say thanks. Thanks for 3 months. Then at 6 months, thieves. Yes. Hello. We all need thieves. Stock up right now, right? 9 months, 15 milliliter of tea tree. That's awesome. And then the 12 months, you cannot order this. The only way you're going to get it is through the 12-month program, loyalty. Okay. And guys, that continues. Okay. So I continue to get those free oils every single year. I love it. Okay. Because I'm going to use a lot of it. Guys, and we talked about this earlier, Essential Rewards kits. Go into your ER, okay? And if you scroll down like at the catalog, it'll say Essential Rewards kits. That is the best way to get a refill of your orders, all kinds of different things. Also, you can actually order your starter kits again. So good. The only caveat I'll tell you is that currently, because the kids kit is so new, only new members can order that. Okay. But you can go back in and reorder a premium starter kit. Get your diffuser, get your everything the exact same price. Okay. You can only do that through shop and not through ER, but you can still get them though. Okay. The Essential Rewards kits, get on Essential Rewards. Okay. The Everyday Oils kit, check out my video on that. It's stinking awesome. It's stinking awesome. It's a great refill of oils and also some new ones as well. All right. Last page. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit over. All right. If you have not thought about doing the Young Living business, again, you're missing out, okay? Even if you're not even interested in doing the business, right? How do I find out what rewards I have? I will help you with that. Message me after, but pretty much you can just log into your virtual office and it will be on the top left. It'll say rewards points and it'll pop up right there. Okay, so the business, even if you don't want to do the business, right? Let's just say you want to help some friends get oils. Cool, you guys, super easy, no requirements, right? It's just that you're going to get $50 for every person that you help get a premium starter kit from Young Living. $50, you guys. When we think about that, think about Christmas, think about some of the bills you want to pay off, right? And you're helping somebody else get the oils that you know are going to help them. So for me, it's like a win-win. I have like the best job in the world, okay? Because I get to help educate people on using the oils that they already have and educating new people that you can use oils for certain things that they didn't even know about, right? Like, I mean, is that not the best job ever? Like, I love it because it just gets me so excited. And I love educating, especially other moms who have not been using oils before and they could have been through some of the sicknesses and some of the things that came through their house. And when I explain what has worked for me and my kiddos and all the oils that I use, and now they don't have to be on meds, they don't have to use, inhalers, whatever. And it just, their mind gets like, right? I was there, the exact same boat of just my mind being blown at everything that I could do with essential oils. And I love blowing other people's minds who've never used oils before. Okay. So if you want to be that person, you want to help other people, do it. You don't have to worry about ranking up and all the other things. Okay. I'll help you through all that stuff. No big deal. Okay. Here's what you need to do. If you're interested in sharing oils with other people, not necessarily the business, but just sharing oils, you should probably know a few things, right? And how to rank up and a few things, right? I'll help you through all of that. But here is the basics of average monthly incomes. I'm not joking, you guys. This is monthly. Okay. Just to be totally transparent, I am currently executive and I'm getting really close to silver. And do you think that's just all me? No. Okay. It's because of our entire team and how hard you guys work and how much you are transforming your lives into an all natural lifestyle as well. Okay. So what could you do if you have questions about the Young Living business basics? We have a class. We have a class coming up next Sunday. Okay. I'm going to have a 101 class every month, a 102 class, which is this one, every single month. I'm going to also have an intro to the business every single month. So if you have any questions, if you're just curious, no pressure, no big deal. Hop on to the business class. Okay. I'm going to walk through all the basics. What does all these ranks mean? What is that? How do we rank to that? How much money will I get? How do I get there? How do I get paid? All those basic questions. We're going to go over all that. Okay, really, really good information for you to have. Okay, so that is the intro to business class. Like I said, I have one of those every single month. So for November, it's coming up next Sunday. Okay, I will send out the information for that as well. Okay, all right, guys, that's all I got. So message me later. Message me if you guys have any questions. I am going to hop off though, so the replay is not taking too long. Okay, bye, guys. Have a fabulous day. Bye.